I'm Sergeant Eric Clark with the Pierce County Sheriff's Department Marine Services Unit. If you haven't noticed, our weather's starting to warm up just a little bit. So today we're out here on the beautiful shores of Lake Tapps to talk just a little bit about what you need to do and prepare for the upcoming boating season. Come with me, we'll go take a look. So before you even leave the house and head to the lake, we need to check and make sure that your trailer is safe to tow. So first we'll talk about tires. Make sure your tires are properly inflated and have the correct and serviceable tread depth. Make sure your bearings and brakes are properly adjusted and lubricated. On the front of the trailer, make sure your safety chains are properly affixed and your coupler is adjusted. We want to make sure our lights are all working properly. Brake lights, turn lights. Our boat safety straps, you want to check and make sure that those are in serviceable condition and not dragging on the ground or frayed. And always remember to check those boat plugs and make sure those are in before we launch our boat at the lake. So let's take a minute to talk about safety and those required items that you need on your vessel before you even hit the water. We'll start first with the most important, personal flotation devices or life jackets. You need to make sure that those are the proper size for your passengers. You need to make sure that there's one for every passenger on your boat. And you need to make sure that they're Coast Guard approved and in serviceable condition. If your boat's over 16 feet, you also need a Type 4 throwable device. That's in the event that someone goes in the water, you can throw them a flotation device that can keep them afloat. Moving further along with safety, we need to remember to always have a fire extinguisher on board and signal flares if you're operating on our coastal waterways, such as the Puget Sound. Please also make sure you have a sound producing device or make sure that your boat horn is working. And remember folks, as your family grows, the size of your PFDs must also grow with them. So let's talk about stand-up paddleboards and kayaks for just a moment. These are becoming very, very popular on waterways all over the state of Washington. And we in Pierce County want to remind you that the state of Washington does consider these crafts vessels. In that, they do require safety equipment. You must have a PFD that's wearable on board with you on a kayak or paddleboard. You must also have a device capable of producing sound, such as a whistle. And one thing we want to remind folks here in Pierce County that we run into a lot is please use those lanyards and leashes that come with your stand-up paddleboards. Those create a positive connection between the craft and your person if you're to become separated or fall off. And we'd also like people to remember to please write your names and address and or phone number on those crafts, so if you do become separated from them or they blow off your dock and we recover them, we can reunite you and your vessel together. So after you've got your boat loaded up, checked out all your gear and make sure you're safe and ready to go, please make sure that you have your Washington State Boater Safety Education Card. If you were born after January 1st, 1955 and are operating a boat with more than 15 horsepower, you must have a Boater Safety Education Card. To get this card, simply visit the Boaters Ed website and take the online course. The good thing is this card never expires. We're excited for the upcoming boating season, and we hope these tips we provided with you today helps you get out there and safely enjoy the waterways of Pierce County. See you on the water.